video on Mercury retrograding back into Leo because Mercury's retrograding back for a very, very short stint, and it's changing the energy a lot. You can probably feel how fiery it is right now. The energy completely shifted since it left Virgo. And now with this fiery Leo energy, it's really the call to action on where we want to direct our heart and versus our pride. Where do we want to direct our heart's calling? And what did that eclipse teach us, that August 21st eclipse? What did that eclipse really reveal to us and teach us about our heart's true path and what got broken open in our hearts that we now need to give expression to, articulation to, which is Mercury. So look to where you have that eclipse degree in your chart, that 28 degrees Leo in your chart. That's what's getting set off now by Mercury and Mars, which are conjunct. They're also in what's called a planetary war at the moment. So the energies are very combustible and very volatile, but if we use them for creativity and expressions of love, it can be a really charged and beautiful thing. It doesn't have to just be this destructive, tear it all down, ferocious Leo, narcissistic pride, Trump kind of stuff. That's just one version of reality. We have other options, and that's why we love astrology, because it shows us the potential, and then we have the free will based on what we want to do with the energy. I mean, we can decide once we have the consciousness, as Jung says, whatever's unconscious will show up as fate. But if we have the consciousness around this, we can make different decisions as long as we're conscious of it. So hopefully now that we're conscious that this energy is brewing, this Mercury-Mars energy is brewing in the cosmos this weekend, Mercury retrograde in Leo, no less, for this very, very short window of only, it's only going to be retrograde until the 5th, and then we have that full moon in Pisces the next day, which I talked about in the last video. So it's a very emotionally charged time as well. And it's like the conscious versus the unconscious really fighting it out right now. And fear versus love. And how do we deal with all the elements of the unknown that are going on? And how do we use that courage of Leo? How do we articulate love and appreciation and respect? Those are the higher octaves of Leo versus the narcissistic, like I'm on stage, worship and love me side of Leo. That's the more primitive side, more unconscious side of Leo, needing all the adoring fans and attention, which, we all have that too. But the higher level is like putting out these really generous expressions of love and respect and appreciation. And that's the way we can really channel this energy, is like the love versus power over something or someone else. So I think we're going to feel the polarity between that this weekend a lot. We're going to see which side of the fence we're on, so to speak. If we're going to choose the love side, using that Mercury-Mars kind of love warrior energy, or we're going to go and try to defend our pride and, fight for a more narcissistic cause, something more petty to try to cover up a deeper underlying insecurity versus, no, I'm a defender of love. I'm a defender of a higher cause. Because Leo is a very regal sign, so it does command authority and respect, but we have to channel that more magnanimous energy of Leo now, Mercury retrograde in Leo. Expressions of love that are of a very royal nature, just express with complete generosity your love, your appreciation, write the letter, send the text, do the creative act, like go return to all of those creative projects that need that very playful, childlike, super fun energy of Leo that just loves to create and loves to self-express. That's the beauty of this transit. Take advantage of it. I really feel it. And get into the love energy versus getting caught up in all of the fuel to fight for something that is probably just covering up a deeper underlying insecurity, as I said before. And if we can get to the bottom of that, the shadow of Leo, which is the attention seeker, we can really transmute that energy into something higher, in something of that real regal royal nature. We can step into our own queen or king stature on a psychological level. So this is the potential of this transit, and now it's up to us how we're going to use it this weekend. So have the conversations, do the journaling, process it out, and step into the higher level of consciousness and potential, have lots of creative outlets, and stay out of the fray of the power struggles, power battles, ego battles, all of that. It's not necessary. So we'll see how it goes on the other side.